Clinton flying into Israel tonight for meetings with leaders there. She's expected to meet later in the week with Palestinian officials in the West Bank. The Secretary of State says the U.S. is pledging $900 million to help people in the Gaza Strip in the wake of a 3-week Israeli offensive. The violence ended with a shaky ceasefire 6 weeks ago. Israel is still trying to negotiate a long-term truce with the Palestinian militant group Hamas. At the same time, Hamas is also holding talks with the rival Palestinian group Fatah. The violence between the two groups reached a peak in 2007 when Hamas took over Gaza. And now Fatah has accused Hamas of killing and wounding dozens of its supporters. Rena Ninan with an exclusive investigation.
These are the last happy moments for Haider Ghanem, swinging his grandkids days after escaping a Hamas prison. And these are the images Hamas does not want you to see. 10 days later, Ghanem was shot and beaten by masked gunmen in Gaza. His brother says the killers were Hamas militants. I was shocked by Hamas killing my brother, he says. It's an act of criminals and against the law. On the first day of the Gaza war, an Israeli airstrike hit a Hamas police headquarters. Dozens of prisoners, including Haider Ghanem, escaped. Like Ghanem, some of the prisoners were charged with spying for Israel. They kept us in the jail. They want to slaughter us, he says as he escapes prison. This is what remains of the Hamas prison that Haider Ghanem escaped from after an Israeli airstrike hit the compound. 1 month after the war, Hamas still rules the Gaza Strip and has the ability to torture and detain people for political and criminal reasons. Human rights organizations say since the end of the war, Hamas has killed and tortured dozens, like this 24-year-old man who says he was beaten and then shot in both legs by Hamas. His crime? Supporting Hamas's political rival Fatah. When asked by Fox News to comment on the allegations, Hamas declined. I'm scared, he says. I expect to be murdered any time. Hamas are like killers. While he feels he's under house arrest, unable to move, Arafat is compelled to tell his story because most people here are too scared to talk out of fear of being punished or killed by Hamas. In Gaza, Rena Ninan, Fox News.